What's up, everyone, and welcome to the 19th episode of the TCG cast. It's your two favorite co-hosts ever, Isaiah and Spencer. How are you doing today, Isaiah?
I'm tired.
I am
also,
too.
For those that... Okay, Spencer burped earlier, and that was very disgusting.
I might cut it in at the end.
Good God.
It was a big one. I'm having Sprite and a cheese, bacon, and egg stuffed bagel. Homemade bagel. Miriam made them.
Oh, no wonder. That's a lot of carbonation and dairy. Your stomach's going to be bubbly.
It's fucking delicious, though. Isaiah, I did come locked and loaded with a question today.
Oh, okay.
What is the best Lil Wayne song?
What is the best Lil Wayne song? Oh, I'm going to get flamed for this.
There's only one right answer.
I mean, my personal favorite's A Milli. Like, I feel like that's the classic.
I asked for the best.
Like the best?
Mm-hmm. The best Lil Wayne song.
I'd have to do some more research on that.
The correct answer is Hustler Music. That is my fucking life's anthem, yo. That shit slaps every single time. Still.
Okay.
Or it's Stuntin' Like My Daddy, but that's only because Ratchet and I love it.
Stuntin' Like My Daddy.
But anyways, we're here to talk about TCG, so let's get off to a good foot with Magic the Gathering news. Just kidding, there is no news. Next up, we have Pokemon. And there's no Pokemon news either. Thank you very much. Thank you for my coming to my TED Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.
Yay! Yeah. Yo, that's actually tragic. There is no news for anything.
I mean, Magic has Innistrad coming out, the double feature for Innistrad, which we already previewed.
Yeah.
And then Pokemon, I mean, they're just revealing character rares. They have some stackable tins now, which we haven't seen since, like, Gen 3 and 4. They have a new start deck with 100 cards in it. I mean, it's really nothing up until Brilliant Stars comes out. You can counter Mew, Fusion Strike with Galarian Moltres. It's pretty lackluster the past 2 weeks for those two. Up until Brilliant Stars. Once Brilliant Stars comes out, then we'll have hella content for Pokemon. And then I've got myself pre-ordered a double feature for Innistrad, so be on the lookout for that too.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, other than that, we're just here to talk about Digimon today.
We're talking about Digimon? Alright.
All day. That's all.
Which is my specialty.
Absolutely.
Hey. Alright, kids, are you ready to talk about the digital monsters while this man stuffs his face?
Yes!
Alrighty. So, with the news there's been a lot of news. Well, it's like mainly been like a lot of card reveals, but there's also been some decent news. But we're gonna talk about the bad news first. So, on your screen right now, there should be around 6. Was it 6, 7? Is it 7? 3, 2,
7.
It is 7. Okay, I want to talk about like 6 of these cards because your boy forgot to talk about the whatever that blue level 4 Digimon. I think it's a hybrid. I can't think of it. Anyway, so all these cards right here are speculated to be banned or limited cards.
Oh.
And in the Digimon card game, we haven't seen anything banned or limited since Hidden Potential release and the limit of Argomon, which is in BT. It's like a BT2, BT3 type card. So with these cards, be on the lookout for a potential limit or ban. And with some of these cards, I can understand. So let's talk about the first one, which is the the blue option card called Ice Wall. So this is a card that we're actually supposed to get in the Classic Collection, and the skill of it is basically for one memory on your opponent's turn, all their Digimon have this skill where whenever they attack, they lose 2 memory. So that kind of like shuts down like a bunch of aggressive decks. And like I don't know, like me personally, I feel like that this should be like probably just limited, not necessarily like banned. Cause like you're gonna need some sort of like defensive card to like push back all these aggressive type decks. And especially now we have kind of decks like Jesmon and like Gabubon, Agubon, all these type of like aggressive rush type decks. We need some type of defense. Then the second card, which is a red level 5, which is Savior Huckmon. Now this is a set 6 card where when digivolving, you get to play a Sistermon from your hand for free, and then it has an inherited skill where if you have a Sistermon in play, you get to unsuspend this Digimon. So this can be potentially brutal because typically what players do now with the Savior Hookmon play is that they'll Digimon to Savior Hook and then play Sistermon Blanc, which lets you draw a card, and then it makes all your other Sistermons turn into blockers. Then the turn afterwards, they'll swing with the Sistermon, get a security check, then they'll Digivolve to Jesmon, which whenever it attacks, it gets to play a Sistermon from the trash or from the hand for free. So with that in mind, like so you swing with the Sistermon, it dies, Digivolve to Jesmon, then you swing again, bring back that Sistermon, and then have it unsuspend, and then swing again and play I think Sistermon Noir, or not Noir, Sistermon Seal, yeah, or another Sistermon Blanc. Now you can't unsuspend after that, but essentially you swung like, was it one, one, two, 3 times,
Mhm.
and with red, and with the potential to have a lot of security checks if you play like the Taikamiya, that if you have 4 sources, you get a security, additional security, and the started at Greymon that gives a security +1. You're doing a lot of damage in just a few turns. So that I can kind of see, but again, like I feel like it should just be limited. But that card is very dangerous. Um, the next card that I want to talk about is this blue tamer called I think it's Tommy Himi. So this Digimon is one of the blue hybrids that's coming out in set 7. And the main thing with this card is whenever you play it, you get to trash the bottom 3 sources of, I believe, one of your opponent's Digimon. And then if you Digivolve it on top of a hybrid Digimon, whenever you attack with that Digimon, you get to pick one of your opponent's Digimon and essentially freeze it for a turn, so it can't attack or block. And with like the hybrid like support, if you have like 3 of these guys out, and then you just swing with all 3, then you're continuously like your opponent's Digimon is going to just keep getting frozen and whatnot, unless they play some sort of removal. So that can be kind of oppressive. And I feel like that with the Tommy Himi and that blue level 4, uh, I think there's probably like a combo with that. I don't necessarily remember. And for those watching the video, please tell me about the combo of that card, because I think I've seen a little bit of it from the DPP channel whenever they showcase their games at their locals, but I can't remember. But the other cards that I do remember from these that are broken is this yellow level 5 called Jet Sylphimon. So basically, with that Digimon, it's a hybrid level 5, and if you Digivolve on top of a hybrid, which you're going to do 100% of the time, you get the recover one, just straight up. And this pairs really well with the yellow Susanomon deck, as well as uh, the kind of not rebranded, but the rebirth of Shine Greymon we're supposed to have access to next, next. So with this card, it can be pretty. You're going to be healing a lot. So, and see, that's the thing with this card, though. I don't think that it should be like banned. Limited, probably, but banned, no. um, and then the other two cards are cards that we have already seen before. The first one, Reinforced Memory Boost. Now, with this card, I kind of understand. Because for 6 memory, essentially you get to heal 1, draw a card, and then on the next turn, you can discard it from your battle area to gain 3 memory. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in Security Control, which is also one of my favorite cards in Security Control, you just have access to just a lot of stuff. Like you play it for 6, you put the Omnimon Zord defeat on top of the security, draw a card, and then next turn, if you start your turn with 3 memory, you can pitch it to go to 6, play another reinforced memory boost, and then play something else. Like it's ridiculous.
So
Absolutely ridiculous.
I have a question. Let's say they ban reinforced memory boost. How does that look for security control players?
I mean, honestly, I think they'll just replace it with Holy Wave, which essentially is just you recover 1. But they do lose the access to. Well, I guess when I say they, I should say we, because I'm a security control player. But we do lose access of kind of knowing what's going to be on top of the security. So what's probably going to happen is we're probably going to go back to, like I mentioned, playing Holy Wave, and then including more of the Izzy Azumi Black Tamer, in which we can look at the top 3 of our deck and then arrange it in any way. So you play that, arrange it however you want, then play Holy Wave, so you can put the card that you just saw on top of your security. So yeah, it sounds a little bit convoluted, but that's probably like the plan B if that does
reinforced memory boost with extra steps.
Yeah, basically. Now the card that is going to I wouldn't say like fully destroy, but it is going to hinder it a lot. And the card I'm talking about is this white card called Mega Digimon Fusion. This card is insane. Because basically, for free, if you have some sort of like white card on the field, for free, you can Digivolve a level 6 on top of a level 7. Of course, you have to have the required memory or required color, of course. We can go from a level 6 to a level 7 for free. The only stipulation, though, is that at the end of the turn, that level 7 has to be put to the bottom of the deck.
Damn.
And you know what deck uses the hell out of this card? Lilithmon.
Excuse me.
Blushing.
That's why I didn't answer.
I thought you was really concerned. I was like, oh, he's really into this.
Oh, that one hit me.
Oh man,
that one got me good. So that was utilized a lot in Lilith Loop.
Yes. It is used and abused in Lilith Loop. You want to know why? So you Digivolve your level 5, probably like Lady Devimon, or okay, so it'll be Lady Devimon on the field. Then you Digivolve into Lilithmon. Then with Lilithmon skill, if you have 10 cards in your trash, you get to get 2 option cards from it back to your hand. Then, what usually happens is if you have the Manoa Bellucci or maybe Takumi Aiba on the field, you play Mega Digimon Fusion. Then, since you played an option card, you get to kill one of your opponent's level 3 with the inherited skill. Then after that, you would Digivolve to Omnimon Zwart, which lets you trash the top 3 of your not your security, but trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then you get to play 2 black or purple Digimon that have a play cost of, I believe, 8 or lower. So now with the new kind of tools that Purple has, they'll typically play what is it? They'll either play like a blocker or another level 5, and then they'll also play the new Ginkakumon Promote, which has the rush ability. So then afterwards they can just like swing with it. And then essentially they kind of just continuously do this chain to where they have like a bunch of dudes on the board, and then they just brutally attack you. And
sounds disgusting.
yeah,
it's like
is
big
very
boy rookie rush.
It is very time consuming, definitely. Like I mentioned in a previous cast, that I feel like Lilith Loop is probably like the Yu-Gi-Oh deck out of Digimon, but with the if they do ban this card or limit it, that's going to like deter the flow of that deck a lot. So if that does happen, I would want to see what Lilithmon players do to kind of counteract that.
You think they'll just switch to a new deck?
I mean, yeah. Honestly, because I can't think of any other way, like on the top of my head, that you can use this loop. Now, when I use my Lilith loop deck, which is on the channel by the way, if you want to scroll through past videos, when I played mine, it was essentially like Lilithmon and what card was it? It was Lilithmon and Plutomon, which lets you play a level 6 or lower option for free if you Digivolve it. And then I'll use that to bring out Cerberusmon, which also has Rush. And so I kind of did it like that way, as opposed to, I guess, the newer way. But yeah, so besides that, that's all the kind of speculated rumors, banned cards that are potentially going to happen. And like I mentioned, like kind of like my thoughts about that is I hope they don't ban these cards, because like whenever I was playing Green around the before they hit the or before they banned or not banned but limited Hidden Potential, Unleashed, and Argomon, I didn't necessarily get to see like how broken that deck was, except for like the week before the ban list was like active and whatnot. And when I did see the deck pop off, oh my gosh, it popped off. There was like 8 dudes on the field, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. But like also I didn't get a chance to like play with it at all, so it'd be nice to kind of like, you know, mess with some of the OP stuff before it gets banned.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like, I guess not only me, but just for players themselves have an idea of, wow, this is actually broken. Let's, yeah. Thank you, Bandai. Do that. And speaking of the topic of ban, there is these hooligans that got banned, and recently, this person, BCID 02343869, is got caught for unsportsmanlike conduct for cheating. So, to whoever that person is, you're lame. Absolutely lame. You got banned for 2 years? Oh, I'm finna roast you. Mm-hmm. You got banned. You're getting banned. Your official ban starts tomorrow. You know what comes out tomorrow? The gift boxes.
The gift box.
You know what comes out like in the future? BT7. You know what comes out
after that? BT8.
BT8.
BT9.
You're gonna miss all of that. You're gonna miss all of the Digimon product from now, 2 years from now. That's a lot.
So they cheated at a store event, I assume.
I think it's either a store event or they probably cheated like maybe in like one of the online regional tournaments or some like sanctioned event. And yeah, you're lame. You want to know another reason how this is like why this is so terrible? So if you scroll up just a little bit, these people that are on these that are banned right now, they can't play in any organized play, store championships, tamer parties, pre-release tournaments, premium TO events, the Evolution Cups, or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. The only time that they can play Digimon is maybe like with a friend, like in person, or maybe like through like a Discord, like a secret Discord group or whatever. But if they're trying to play like if they try to like go to like nationals or they try to play in like a pre-release or something like that, can't do it. Can't do it. You know how terrible that is? That is tough. And they can't even change their BCC ID number.
Mm-hmm.
They can try. They can try.
Like, of all places to cheat, you could have just waited for nationals. Like, I mean, if you were gonna do it, just wait for fucking nationals. Don't get banned.
No, don't do it at nationals. Don't cheat at nationals. Don't cheat
at
all.
I'm not condoning cheating. Absolutely, don't cheat. You're a scumbag if you cheat. But like if you're gonna cheat, of all places to cheat would be the national tournament, right? Not some random ass store championship, right? You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, okay, like, yeah, with that, yeah, I do agree.
How stupid do you have to be to just be like, oh, I'm going into a store tournament and I'm gonna cheat today? Instead of being like, oh, I got my nationals invite. And instead, I'm just going to go cheat in this store tournament, hope I don't get caught. What an idiot. What a fucking idiot. And then you got this other cheater with antisocial behavior. I don't know
That's
why
what I wanted to figure out. What is antisocial behavior?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe he just isn't comfortable around people. He's at a tournament, so you have to have some comfortability with the general public, but I don't know what so maybe he was using slurs. And that's just their nice way of putting I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I guess I don't know. I really don't know. But all these band people, y'all are hooligans.
Idiot. This one only got 3 months.
Stop cheating.
This guy cheated. He got 2 years. This guy cheated and got 3 months.
Did he just like do like a different way of cheating? Like what's happening?
This guy was just made an example of.
Facts. Ben was like, I'm throwing the hammer down.
This guy only got a year. This guy got 3 months for antisocial behavior. I want to know what they deem as antisocial behavior. It's got to be slurs or. I mean, I'm sure you can cuss because they're all adults. I would assume they're all adults there. But
I mean, yeah, like unless if
you're throwing out racial or sexual slurs, then that's a big no-no.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But yeah, so to all these people, y'all are some hooligans. Get your money up, not your funny up.
This guy got 2 years. The other guy got 3 months.
2 years. Wow.
He's looking at it. He is mauling when he looks at this list. He's like, I got 2 fucking years, and this guy cheated on me 20 months. This guy can go to nationals.
Right? Absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. And speaking of nationals, okay, I want to talk about this for like a second. Speaking of nationals, okay, so as time of recording, it is December 16th at 9 in the morning. And with nationals, it's supposed to happen in January. Do you see where I'm going with this, Spencer?
Yeah. It's looking like it's going to be online.
Exactly. That's bull. I don't want it to be online. I want it to be in person. It was supposed to be in person. Do we get any news? Do we get any news, notifications, anything about that? No,
you'll get
absolutely
a week
not.
Before and be like, "Hey, buy plane ticket quick."
Like, hey guys, your guys are going to Jamaica. Yeah, what? I don't have money for Jamaica. I don't even have money to go to New Mexico. Hooligans.
Round
I need to know now.
trip to
Oh my god.
Jamaica.
Round trip to Jamaica.
Let's see, how much would it cost?
I gotta see this.
The flights,
So you're
bro.
North Carolina, so that's gonna be
Oh,
500.
That's a round trip.
Yeah.
And how long are we staying? What's my travel days?
Um.
Yeah, the hotel costs more. No, that one.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Bro, 6 days. January 6th
For
through
6
January
days.
12th.
Okay.
$587. That's not too bad. I'm sure you can find a cheap Airbnb too.
Yeah.
It's Jamaica. It's pretty impoverished.
That's true. That's true. But like, I don't even know what to say right now because I need to know. Everybody needs to know. Everybody that's got their national invite needs to know when it's happening, where it's happening, what time it's happening, so we can prepare mentally, maybe physically, for this for this national championship. Please, Bandai, give us a little sprinkle of news.
So
Salt me, please.
Let's say they don't push it back and it's in January. Do you think they'll have this online client up and running by then?
This is a good transition. No, they're not, because with the online client, also, I'm 1 second. We got an online client, baby! Oh! Let's go! Oh! Yes! Online clients!
It's the client to rival all clients.
Gosh!
MTG Arena, move over. Pokemon.
Yes!
Pokemon,
I don't want to play Tabletop Simulator.
TCG,
I don't want to play Untapped. No! I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I want to play a Bandai client, Bandai owned, Bandai. I want to play their own official thing. God dang it! Please, and we're getting it. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
So is this going to be like MTG Arena, where you have to buy packs online? Or is it going to be insert your cards here, and I can just have whatever card I want?
I have no idea. I think so. Whenever Bandai, some of the people at Bandai, whenever they talked about it, I think they were just saying like they gave out some screenshots, and they were like, "Hey, this is what we're working on." Boom, and that was pretty much it. And I think so. I know that we mentioned in a past podcast that at Worlds they were going to introduce a new form of playing with the card game, and it didn't say anything about webcam based. So it's probably going to be this, and we're going to get probably more details about it either after Nationals or around the time before Worlds, which will be next spring. Yeah.
If it happens.
Yeah, if it happens. Gosh. But please, Bandai, please give us a little information. At least tell us if it's in person or on webcam. Because if it's on webcam, then I'm already got it set up. Everything's good. Everything's locked and loaded. I just got to get my snacks, beverages.
So if it's in person, are people who haven't been invited allowed to come? Is it going to be more like a convention, or is it just like, hey, you show up at this venue and play all day? With, I guess,
I think you could bring people.
Moderators.
Say what?
With just Digimon moderators.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be kind of like a convention, but of course, the person that got the invite probably has to sign up somewhere, and then they're going to be playing, and then everybody else that you brought will probably be like maybe like somewhere around like the tables or something or something like that.
The hype
But
squad.
so what?
I said the hype squad.
Yeah, yeah. And like I really want it to be an in-person event because in-person events, kind of like conventions and whatnot, are so fantastic. And like you're able to like meet people, talk with people. Like I know that like people like Eli Hill, True Champion Steve, Mario's Gaming World. Those are just kind of names off the top of my head. They're like going to be going, so like it'll be nice to get a picture with them, talk with, ask them like certain questions and all that. Um, and also speaking of content creators, your boy will be there. Y'all can talk to me.
Absolutely. Get you decked out in some TCG gear.
Thanks. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But
yeah, we talked about this with Eli on the last community spotlight that we did.
Yeah.
And he said that he's excited either way, but the hype would be brought down if it's an online event, just because I think at this point he's already done so many online events and everyone wants to return to like in person. He says remember going in to Yu-Gi-Oh! Big like national tournaments as well and participating in those. He says the experience is just so different. So fingers crossed that it's in person. But
yes,
at this
please.
point in time, it's not looking like it. Japan just shut down. Like the nation of Japan shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all outside travel, which sucks. I'm gonna go off on a rant here. So I'm getting married next year, right? We booked our honeymoon back in October to Japan. Bought the plane tickets like dirt cheap because we booked it so far out in advance. Bought an Airbnb dirt cheap because we booked it so far out in advance. A month later, Japan is like, hey, we're just going to shut down the whole nation. No travelers allowed. If you have family here, if you're a student, or if you're a government official, then you can come in. If not, then we're just going to send you right back on the plane and you can go back to the States. It's a 15-hour flight over there.
Yikes.
So, we don't have a backup option. So fingers crossed that all this blows over. Hopefully by January, so nationals can open up. But if not by then, hopefully by the time that Worlds is supposed to happen, which is around the same time that we're going to Japan.
Goodness, man, that is tragic.
Yeah. So get vaccinated, people. Don't be a fucking idiot. Go get your vaccines, please. Can we get back to normal?
Can we get back to normal? Yes, that's the question. All right, but besides all this kind of sad and depressing news, let's look at some cards, shall we?
We shall. Excuse me.
What? And shout out to Lookins Media for providing some of the cards and some of the news that we're going to talk about today. Shout out to you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Y'all are doing a fantastic job. So
memory option card. And the artwork.
Oh yeah,
dope,
yeah. You see how dope these cards are.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
I throw that in there just because the artwork looks so good.
Yes, Absolute Blast looks absolutely amazing.
And Judgment of the Blades. I don't know. I think I like Absolute Blast more. Judgment of the Blades look really good though too. And the name, Judgment of the Blade.
Yes, it is.
I can use that as a D&D spell for a paladin.
Oh my goodness.
I smite thee with Judgment of the Blade!
Yeah. But yes, Judgment of the Blade, Absolute Blast. There's there's a couple other cards that are going to be given an alternate art, which look fantastic. And if you scroll down, there's a card that I think you would like, which is that green one.
Mm-hmm. I do like that one.
Yes, that card is nice. You get to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and one of your tamer. Wait, may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers by suspending one of your Digimon. And then it can't unsuspend, which is fantastic.
The end of their next turn. Damn.
Yes. And we got these other cards, Brave Metal. I don't know what that does, but Fly Bullet, that's a card. Yes, that is a Beelstar Three Musketeers card that is prominent. Very prominent.
Sorry, my cat.
Very prominent in the game as we speak. And then there's also some other level 3 Digimon
I looked up
that are going to be in here.
Side note, I looked up playmats on eBay, and it was nothing but Lusty Beelstarmon the whole time. And,
yeah.
Like, almost nude in Jwamon.
Yeah, that's because they're the waifus of Digimon, and people are very nasty about them. Nasty. But yeah, so there's all these level 3 Digimon that are coming in on this limited set, which I forgot what this limited set was going to be called. I'm not sure if they named it yet or not. But there's all these security Digimon. They're all of them are actually fantastic. Like that Blucomon, you get to draw 2 when it's checked in security.
Then put that back into your hand.
Yeah, and you get to put it in your hand, so now you have a level 3 if you were kind of whiffing on a level 3. That Pulsemon just looks great. It's absolutely great. And then at the end of the battle, rest one of your opponent's Digimon, and you put it to your hand. Yeah, that is fantastic. And then we got Impmon, that's messing around with Beelstarmon. And then you can...
Definitely.
Yeah, all these level 3s are great. Absolutely fantastic. Get to add that card to your hand, and you play a level 3 Digimon from your trash. Oh yeah, that's great. That's actually great.
Then
you play another Impmon. Do what?
And then you put it back in your hand.
Yeah.
What a hand.
Very fantastic. And I'm not sure when this is coming out. Soon. This will probably be something after. Okay, well, I don't know when they're going to arrive in the US, but I want them. I would like them. Please.
Probably between BT7 and BT8.
I hope so.
Let's see.
I really hope so.
Promo. They're all promos. That one says
They're
BT7 on it. Oh, that one says BT8. Probably be after BT8 then.
Yeah, probably after BT8. Maybe before BT... Well, actually, yeah, definitely before BT9.
Yeah.
So, we might get these in, like... I don't want to say a year from now, but, like...
A year from
now. Because we're in BT6, so... Probably... No, yeah, probably maybe August? Something like that? I don't know. But, that's going to be the new the limited set cards. That's going to be great. Now let's talk about some more cards. Let's talk about EX02, Digital Hazard. Now, I want to talk about these D-Reaper cards, because this whole mechanic with D-Reaper is absolutely weird. So if you keep scrolling down, sir, scroll down, stop! Okay, do you notice anything weird about this? About this Digimon right here?
There's no play cost.
Yes. Do you want to know why?
They did the one that comes from 2 level 3s. Oh wait, hold on.
No! That is not why it doesn't have a play cost. It doesn't have a play cost because it's a Digitama, aka a Digi-Egg. It is a first Digi-Egg that has power.
And it's got 15,000 DP as a Digi-Egg.
Yes. It is ridiculous. So I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong for those that are watching, and put it down in the comments. But the whole premise of this deck is to put some of the lower D-Reaper cards under Mother D-Reaper. Then afterwards, you're supposed to play the D-Reaper card itself, which if you'll scroll up a bit. Yeah, that the one on the right. So you hard play. So the play cost is 20. but you can make it 0 if you trash like 7 sources from Mother D Reaper. Then it has Rush. So it's a 15k body that can swing immediately. And at the end of the attack, you get to put 2 of this ADR02 Searcher under it to unsuspend itself. So you fuel your trash up, you play that for free, you swing, put 2 of the ADR Searcher under it, unsuspend, swing, 2 more, swing, 2 more, swing, 2 more, swing. What? That's a little busted. And just like your favorite Eosmon, you can add 50 cards of this 80R02 Searcher
deck. Yes, sir. Let's go. That's all I'm running. All I need is 1,000 DP per turn.
See, you could do that, but that's gonna suck for you. You wanna know why? Because that Digimon can't attack. So you're just playing it and drawing. And drawing and playing. And playing and drawing and drawing and playing and playing and drawing and drawing.
If I don't have one in play, the play cost of this card is -2 when I play it.
That's true. So the first one's gonna be for 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, it'll be 3
Mm-hmm.
on 3
Mm-hmm.
on 3.
Mm-hmm.
I sound like Steph Curry because all I shoot is 3s. Ballers! Yes. And so there's a bunch of cards that Bandai's released for this new kind of archetype. So we have the Digitama, then we got the G Reaper, that's essentially the boss monster of this deck. The ADR Searcher that you're, I guess, supposed to use to not only draw cards, but to also fuel your Mother D Reaper. Then we have this Pendulum Feat, where you can like look. What does it say? So when played, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose a card with D Reaper and ADR02, and then you put the rest at the bottom of your deck. So there's a searcher for a potential searcher for that. Then we got ADR08 Optimizer, which when attacking once per turn, if your Mother D Reaper has 5 or more sources, you get to look at the top 3, and you can play a D Reaper with a play cost of 10 or less for free. Broken! If you can do it correctly. Then we got ADR1, whose name is Jury, which by resting that Digimon, you look at the top 5, and then you put a D Reaper or ADR02 under Mother D Reaper, so that helps fuel this deck. Then we have ADR09, which is a security Digimon, which is basically has the same skill, has the same security skill as Omnimon's War Defeat, where like you don't conduct the battle, you just play it for free. But on play, while you have a card with Mother D Reaper in play, you recover 1. So it replaces itself. That's actually nice. And then after that, I believe it says on your opponent's turn, while you have a card named Mother D Reaper with 6 or more evolution sources, I believe it's one of your Digimon or just all of your opponents. Yeah, all of your opponents' Digimon gets security -1. Broken. So they're gonna have a lot of Digimon on the field that just can't attack and can't hinder you. We also have another security Digimon, ADR04 Bubbles. Ooh, bubbly.
Who has no bubbles in the picture.
Right. But in a security effect, you can put a ADR02 from your hand to the bottom of Mother D Reaper, and on play, you get to do the same thing. It's nice. So you're really fueling Mother D Reaper with that card. Then with ADR07 Parasite Head, while you have a Mother D Reaper in play, by resting this Digimon, you delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a DP less than or equal to this Digimon. And the DP is 3,000, so basically you're just killing rookies with this. So I guess like as like a tech card, if you know you're going to be running against like a lot of rookie rest type of decks, probably just put that. You can rest. kill rookie, rest, kill rookie, rest, kill rookie. And as of now, that's all the D Reaper cards that has been shown. I know I believe there's 2 more D Reaper cards that are still supposed to be shown. Let's see. I think they all go by number. So we've seen 4, 7.
We're missing 2. Wait, no, we're not.
There's 2.
1, 2, 4. Missing 5.
We're missing 5,
6.
6, and
10.
7. No, 5 and 6.
5, 6, and 10. If it goes up to 10.
Wait, is there 6?
Yeah, we're just missing 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5, 6, and 10. If like you said, if they go up to that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's actually pretty awesome. And so that's all the D Reaper kind of stuff that's going to be coming out with this. Now let's take a look at some of the other EX02 cards that are coming out. And in some of these cards that we're showing off, you can find on Insane Gaming and Production. They kill it when it comes to the new Digimon that get revealed and whatnot.
Put you in the room.
Are you good? Oh, it's a cat. It's a Fluffy. Can we get some not cat pog? What is it? Cat champ? Some Twitch thing. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Everybody say hi to the cat. There you go.
Her name is Powder. No, you can't be
Powder.
up there. That's where all my cards are.
You say powder, no milk? What?
No, I said no, you can't go up there. That's where all my cards are.
Okay. I thought you said powder, no milk. I was like, what does that mean?
She has milk.
Fair enough.
Got a full plate of food and some milk. And so you want to come over here and see what I'm eating?
Oh yeah, eating that. What were you eating? Some egg Danish?
Some bagel that Miriam made. I
Bagel,
stuffed
yeah.
the bagel. And she put the everything seasoning on it. Whatever.
Mm.
And then
that sounds
bacon, egg, and
delicious.
cheese inside of it. It's fire, yo. They take forever to make though.
That sounds absolutely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back to some of the juicy Digimon content. So, and I forgot to mention this, but with EX02, I might have mentioned that it's called Digital Hazard, which is supposed to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the Digimon Tamers series. And so this set is going to include Digimon like Gallantmon, Mega Gargomon, the D Reaper cards, Justimon, which I know some people are very hype about.
Dustymon?
You say Dustymon?
Rustymon?
Okay, first of all. And also, it also supports supports Beelzemon, which we will see you later. But the first card, huh?
Does it have Ligmamon in it?
You're fired. You will not disrespect my boy Rangermon. No, you hooligan, no.
Ligmamon.
Goodness. Okay, but this Digimon right here that we see on the screen is called, I believe, Marine Angemon, which is a dual color Digimon, which is very prominent in BT8. But this card is actually broken. So for every, on play, for every Digimon that doesn't have a source, you get to recover one. The only stipulation, though, is that you can't go up to 6 security. So basically, if you're at 0, right, and your opponent has 5 Digimon on the field, no sources, you play that, go back up to 5, fresh start. We take those. We do take those. Mm-hmm. You want to know what deck is going to shine for this?
Shine Greymon.
Yes, but that was where I was going with that. But security control. Look out for blue-yellow security control. Look out for my blue-yellow security control deck.
Is
I am
blue
playing
even
this.
viable for security control?
Yeah, you can add. Oh yeah, blue is definitely viable. You want to know what card that will pair well with this? Absolute Blast. Because you pick a Digimon, you so you pick one Digimon, get rid of its sources, then you can pick any other Digimon on your opponent's field, and you bottom deck it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you can do that for free if it's checking security.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So this is going to shine like
In the
Greymon.
Shine Greymon deck.
Yes. And then the next card is Golfmon. And honestly, I just picked there's two reasons I wanted to pick this card to talk about. One, this card looks scary as hell. If you woke up at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night and saw this trying to grab at you, you're dead.
That's what my sleep paralysis monster looks like.
Facts. And also, two, Golfmon. That's a funny name.
Gulpmon.
Golfmon. Why are you named this? Why you just? Yeah, I don't. I don't know, but its effect.
The souls of his enemies.
Ew. I don't like that. Oh,
They're all moist.
okay. First of all, we're about to trigger like 13 billion people. But the cool thing about this card, though, is that when evolving, both players trash cards from their hand until they have 5 cards in their hand. Hand destruction?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, I do like that.
Is this the first time it's being introduced?
Say what?
Is this the first time it's being introduced into Digimon?
This Digimon or the hand destruction mechanic?
Hand destruction?
No, not necessarily. We have hand destruction from set 4 from a Dan Devimon, in which if it dies, your opponent has to discard 2. Then soon in BT7, I believe, we're going to get Ibanwumon, which if your opponent tries to unsuspend one of their Digimon, they have to discard a card. Which stay tuned for that deck profile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's still fairly new.
It is fairly new.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the first Digimon that kind of limits the hand size when evolving in a way. So that kind of cripples a lot of the decks that require a lot of cards to require like some sort of draw power to kind of pop off. But then also on your turn, when you trash cards from your hand using one of your effects, you can unsuspend this Digimon. So let's say you swing with Cerberusmon, right? You know, it has Rush. You swing. It's a 9K, so you're most likely living. Then you evolve to that, unsuspend, get rid of some cards, swing again. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12K. That's great. Only thing that sucks is that you have to pay 4 memory to play that. But speaking of that, let's switch to the next card. This person right here, absolutely busted. Kind of sad they don't have the details on it. I'm gonna look this up real quick because the ability of this card is absolutely ridiculous. So I think, if I'm thinking about it on the top of my head, you suspend this tamer to kill one of your own Digimon, to Digivolve a level 5 on your field to a level 6 for I think 3 memory. If I'm correct. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you, sir.
When one of
Okay,
your level 5 Digimon would digivolve into a level 6, you may delete one of your Digimon to reduce the Digievolution cost by 3.
exactly.
So there you go.
You know how busted that is? Especially with that Golfmon. That's nice. But you want to know how even more busted this card is? It's not restricted by color.
Oh.
You can put that in any deck that you want.
Put it in the
Anything.
D Reaper deck.
Good.
And then play Reaper for only 17 instead of 20.
I mean, so, okay, that's the only thing though, because you can't digivolve the type, sadly. Yeah, I don't think you can digivolve. I think you just have to hard play everything.
Oh,
But you can put that in any other deck that you want to. You can put that in Eosmon if you really want to.
Mm-hmm.
You can put that in you can put that in Jesmon if you really want to. You can put that. Oh my god, I could put that on my hand destruction and Bonwumon deck. Ah!
Disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good lord, man. Ah! I haven't seen a card like this since my time in Tanzania.
Oh, yes! The blonde hair, the white eyed. Tanzanian girl, of course.
Yes, Alice McCoy. Be wary of this card. Oh my goodness, an absolutely fantastic card. But let's talk about this next card. Beelzemon, looking dope. Don't remember what you do. So if you send this card from your trash to your deck, you can choose an Entmon from your trash and play it for free, which is great.
Entmon.
When I'm so disappointed. When evolving or when attacking, which is not once per turn, by the way, you can discard 2 cards from the top of your deck and choose one of your opponent's Digimon with level 3 or lower and destroy it. And then for each 10 cards you have in your trash, that the number goes up. So with purple, you typically you can get to 20 cards in your trash really fast. So that level 3 turns into a level 5. Maybe you have 30 cards, that turns to a level 6. And if you have 40 cards in there, which I don't know how that would be possible, but hypothetically, if you have 40 cards in there, you can kill a level 7. That's crazy. Or
trash your whole deck.
wait, what was I going to say?
50 card Eosmon. Trash them all.
Gotta trash them all. Eosmon. But there's regular Beelzemon. Then we have Blast Mode. Oh, that looks dope.
It does.
I don't know why that looks dope.
Because his tits aren't hanging out like Beelstormon.
Hey, he said it, not me. He said it. I'm just over here just trying to give out the news. He's the one that said this. Don't blast me in the comments. But when this card is trash from your deck, you can delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Pretty nice. But when Digivolving, you get to delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. So, if you want to play all those 50 card Eosmons, and I Digivolve to this guy, they're dead!
No!
Gone. Absolutely gone. And then on your turn.
Check +1 for every 10 cards in your trash.
Yes! So if you have 20, that's security attack +2. You're checking 3 times.
If you have 30, security control.
Purple and security control. I mean, yeah. Good. I would. That'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
Yeah. And then another card that actually got released today, a couple hours ago. Dukemon, Gallantmon, Crimson Mode.
Mm-hmm.
This card looks majestic.
Card looks fucking good.
And it's a secret rare. which is fantastic.
When you were Digivolve, it's like the same thing with Beelstormon. Delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP.
Yes. But when attacking, you trash the top card of your opponent's security. That's nice. And then for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash, you increase that number by 1. So, if they're at 10 cards, you're trashing 2 cards. So basically you're hitting 3 security. Then, if they have 20,
You're trashing 3.
that's 3. And you're hitting for 4. If they have 30, you trash 3. You hit 4. And God forbid if they have 40 cards in their trash. God forbid.
The whole deck is in their trash after that.
You're getting pounded. Absolutely thrashed. Absolutely.
That's when you take
Cheeks
50
are getting
card
taken.
Eosmon to the party. Like, oh, you thought you were playing me? Psych! It's just another Eosmon.
Exactly. But the key thing about this card, though, is that if you do evolve it, you have to digivolve it on top of a level 6 4/6 memory, which is a little expensive. But with a skill like that, you can kind of see why it's like that.
Plus, you just delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, which adds to their trash pile. So if they've already got a couple in their trash at that point, you could potentially, when it comes out, you could have them start trashing by 2 each time.
Exactly. So this card is essentially Iron Fisted Onslaught and OG Gallantmon put together into a big beast. Kamehameha. Oh yes. And then and so that's pretty much it for Digital Hazard. Once Bandai releases all the cards, we will definitely we'll do like a full not sneak peek, but do a full overview. Excuse me, of what all these cards can do, what they are, and all the art for them, and do all the good stuff. But in the meantime, Bandai's released, gave us news. BT09 is coming. I believe in Japan, it'll be out in February 25th. Yeah. Wait, let me move this. Yeah, February 25th. And this is the 9th set, of course, of the Digimon TCG. It's most likely going to be have some sort of thing with the X antibody kind of stuff for Digimon. Also, this set is going to be called X Record, I think. It's probably going to be different for a different name for American players, but I think as of now it's called X Record. And there is speculation, rumors that they're going to introduce some of the Digimon from Digimon Ghost game. So that's like kind of Digimon like Gamamon, Jellymon, the big like woolly mammoth looking Digimon. I forgot his name. Let me know in the comment section.
Woolly mammoth.
And then they're of course going to have Alphamon. As you can see, that's the cover. But I think is going to be, but people think it's going to be Alphamon Oriken, which is like I guess like the better version of Alphamon. Then there's speculation there's going to be Omnimon Merciful Mode as a secret rare. And then there's also speculation that there's going to be Magnamon X, which is a better version of Magnamon, I guess. Which I'm a fan of Magnamon. Didn't know there was Magnamon X. Had no idea until a couple hours ago. But yeah. So be hyped for that.
What about
be absolutely hyped for that. Shut up. You hooligan. Don't disrespect Ragermon. I hope they make a card. I really hope so, because that's one of my favorite Digimons.
Ligmamon?
No. Goofball. But that is all like the recent news that has been kind of announced for like the past 2 weeks. I am very excited for not only the current state of Digimon, but for the future. Yes, very excited. How do you feel, Spencer, about the future or current state of Digimon right now?
I am stoked. Probably out of the three big TCGs that we cover, Digimon is what I'm looking forward to the most. I mean, Magic is classic, so I always look forward to the new sets. They do have a Cyberpunk one coming out, which looks dope.
Yeah.
Pokemon has Brilliant Stars coming up, so I mean they've all got bangers coming up. But Digimon, like BT6, was just so fun. Like Double Diamond itself, that set, the release of it being pushed back and then having to wait, and then getting that excitement built up, and then we finally get BT6, and there's all this hype around it right now.
Yes.
And then we've got all this news coming out for XO2 BT8. BT8 is getting dual color Digimon. So, like, that's also really fucking hype as well.
Oh, yes. I'm excited for that.
It's
Very
a
excited.
huge new mechanic inside of it. So, yeah, I think Digimon is what I'm high. It's like, it's so fun to watch the birth of a new TCG. Like, I mean, I don't even think I was born when Magic was around. I was born the same year that Pokemon was created in 1996. So,
Yeah.
you know, I witnessed the birth of those, but like I didn't, I was still a child. So like being an adult now and being able to watch this thing evolve into what it is, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Oh, 100%. I've loved this game ever since it came out. Even though, yes, like, it sucked to have some of the product be pushed back and whatnot. But good things come to those that wait.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, I just got my Old Force Featuremon starter deck, and I think after the pod, or either like sometime later today, I'm gonna get my Gallantmon one, and hopefully, and this is also kind of like for somewhat for the future of the channel. I do kind of want to do a battle video with these two decks just to kind of showcase some of the cool cards that are in there. But worst case scenario, I'm just going to open these up for the channel, and it's going to be fantastic because I feel like not a lot of our, well, not necessarily like not. There's some people that don't know what cool stuff is in here, and there's a lot of cool stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so be prepared for that.
I need to go pick mine up.
Yes,
if my locals have them, hopefully Target would have them, but that Target doesn't stock for shit.
Rip. But yes, but speaking of Target and speaking of product,
mm-hmm.
soon, as of now, well, okay, not as of now, but
as of the time of the release of this pod.
Yes, at the time of release of this pod.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. We're getting gift boxes for Digimon tomorrow, December 17th, for the US. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What was that dude? What was that wrestler that like dude who was
Macho
like, yes.
Man Randy Savage?
I don't think he did that.
I don't know.
Whoever's let us know in the comments, because there's this wrestler who's like whose like whole gimmick is yes,
Dwayne Johnson.
Yes. Not Dwayne Johnson, you hooligan. Don't disrespect the Rock. Do not disrespect hooligan. Anywho, what is this gift box you say? Now, we've already covered what all that the gift box kind of entails in the past podcast, but I just wanted to notify it because this comes out tomorrow, and I'm so excited, and I think this will be a perfect gift to give one of your Digimon Crazy fans or one of your favorite podcast co-hosts, or you know,
send us an email with any of our addresses. It's the season. You saw me turn on the tree.
Yes. So what's in here? Just a reminder: you get 4 booster packs of the classic collection. So you get a little taste, a little morsel of the cards that are going to be in there. Ice Wall, like we talked about, the potential banned or limited card in this set. You get to potentially see how OP that card is. You get a memory counter case with 4 different memory counters. I think there's a Agumon, Tentomon, Gatomon, and Gomamon, if I remember. So that's gonna be awesome because I like using like memory counters. I use a coin for my like memory counter, but now I can put Agumon on there
An
and
official one.
be happy. Then you get 2 memory gauges, which I think they're going to be like some metallic type memory count or memory gauges, which is fantastic. Then you get the promo card. There's an alternate art version of the BT02, I think, Black War Greymon that has reboot and blocker. So that's great if you haven't picked up that card in the past. Now you get an alternate art version of it, and it's fantastic. Now, where can you get this? Get this at? I believe. Okay, I'm not sure if you can get it at your LGSs or hobby stores, but you can get it at Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
Target,
Mm-hmm.
and GameStop.
Uh-huh.
I was actually kind of shocked that GameStop was going to be one of the places that have it. So
if they get it in.
yeah, if they do. And a little piece of advice, and this is probably what I'm going to do tomorrow whenever I get out of my internship. I'm full sending to GameStop.
Yep.
Not Target, not Walmart, GameStop. You wanna know why? Because everybody and their mom is going to go to Target and Walmart. Everybody. Absolutely everybody. Everybody.
I'm gonna go in the morning and see if I see any at Walmart or Target. Maybe I will. I doubt it though.
Hopefully.
If not, GameStop opens up at 10 and I'll be awake by then. And I'll go wait in line.
Yep, that is what I'm full sending to. I don't know if I want to get 1 or 2. I feel like low-key, I think one of my Christmas present my girlfriend's given me is one of these gift boxes. So I don't know if I just want to get one and have her buy me another, or have her give me, well, not buy me, but like give me another one and like be surprised, or if or if I should just like buy 2 and then like be like, hey, you can give me something else.
In case I can't
Or that
find
too.
one.
In case, yeah, that honestly, yeah, I could do that.
I'll let you know if
I
I
could
don't
definitely
find
do
one.
that.
They don't stock Digimon around here.
Yeah, which is kind of strange, especially since you're around a spot where there's where Digimon is also kind of prominent.
I'm next to Raleigh. Like, we're 30 minutes away from Raleigh. I don't know why Wilson's pretty big, but who knows? I just texted my local game store owner. He said he is not getting any Digimon anymore.
Terrible.
Told him Riveroni.
Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Well, that pretty much sums it up for
all the news
for me. Goofball.
Hello. Here we go. All right, we fixed it.
He's back.
We back. Mm-hmm. No worries.
Back.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. We are glad that you enjoyed this Rule 34 TED Talk on Digimon. Send us any fan art you have. Any and all fan art, and we will display it all over this channel, probably in a background for one video.
Yes.
Happy holidays. I hope you all enjoy your holidays. Be safe. Go see your family. Kiss your mother. And we will...
I got one more thing before we end it.
Oh, find us on Patreon at patreon.com/TCGcast. Go check out our Eli Hill Community Spotlight. That was a ton of fun. We'll sit down with Eli Hill after he just participated in the new Digimon pre-showdown. Is that what it's called? Yeah, pre-tournament showdown. Pre-show, whatever you want to call it. The thing that they're doing before the actual showdown in next year.
Yes. And last but not least, very soon, actually, our next episode is going to be the 20th episode of the TCG cast. And one of the things that we're going to do for it, as a kind of a sneak preview, is we're going to be doing a couple giveaways. And one of the giveaways is this promo Pokemon that you could potentially get for absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
Cost.
I've got a couple sealed promos as well, ranging from Dragon Ball to Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon. You know, I don't think I have any Magic sealed promos, so rip on that one.
Yes.
But we do have cards for all the TCGs locked and loaded and ready to be given away. So
Yes, absolutely all of them. And if you would, before Spencer kind of okay, but
choked him on spit. My bad.
Before our co-host dies, but to find out what you need to do to get all of these promos, stay tuned for the next episode of TCG Cast.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. It is going to be a banger of an episode. Cannot wait. Hopefully they announce more details for nationals or just something. I pray.
Yeah, I hope
But
so
yeah.
too. I hope we get more news on that. Stay tuned to the TCG Cast. Next week we'll be having another interview with the legendary Shadow, so look forward to that.
Yes.
Isaiah finally found his 6-box opening for Double Diamond, so we'll have that
Yes.
uploaded as well. We got a couple new deck profiles and some Digibattle videos on the docket to be released as well, so be on the lookout for those. I hope everyone enjoys their holidays. Y'all be safe. Look at your mother, like I said. And we will see y'all next year.
Peace.